here today to listen to the read-through of the original musical that I've been working on. I wrote the lyrics, the music, the book for, so I appreciate you all being here. A few things. One, you can clap, you can laugh, you can cry, you can, I don't know, just don't scream. Yesterday, people didn't know that they could clap, so yeah, please, you can clap. And that'll be your, that'll be their cue to start reading. So, yeah, go ahead and clap. Have a good time. This is your last warning that there's some strong language in this show. So here's your final out. This is not for you. This is your final out. Okay, I'm glad you're all here still. Makes me feel better. Well, everyone's been working super hard, so I hope you enjoy the show. Thank you very much. Go ahead and get started.
Reveal a young adult, Avi. He's in baggy clothes and his hair is messed up from sleeping the night before. He stands in his own spotlight staring out at the audience with a guitar strapped to him. The rest of the company stands behind him in tableaux. He begins to play riff number 1 softly. His eyes close as he gets deeper into the song and his head sways to the rhythm. Arms begin to reach toward Avi and his guitar, breaking up his flow. He tries to think nothing of it, but the arms pull harder and more frequently until Connie, Avi's hard-working, no-nonsense mom, emerges from the group. She wears a uniform and is tying her hair up as...
Avi, chop chop, what's taking so long?
The lights immediately snap on to show the wide variety of people in the tableau. Set up in front of them is a table and chairs with a memorial for Avi's father consisting of his photo, candles, and many crosses. Connie begins praying over the memorial. She's finishing up when Avi walks by.
Amen. I know you don't like that anymore, but you need to at least be by my side for it.
Anymore?
Hey, get your ass over here. Where do you think you're going with that?
Taking it with me? Do you want to hear me play it today?
You can tell Mr. Gutierrez I said no. Your dad didn't pay all that money for that thing just for you to break it at school.
I'm not going to break it.
Put it back in your room now so we can pray over your papa. Andale.
Okay, I'm ready.
The two stand over the homemade memorial. Connie bows her head and grabs onto her son's hand. Avi is visibly indifferent and keeps his head up.
I am so sorry for your loss.
Our Father, who art in heaven,
We're praying for you and your family.
All right,
We're
okay.
praying for you.
Amen. Okay, vámonos, we're late.
The scene switches to the school, an open area with various people walking around wearing backpacks and chatting amongst one another. G, Avi's music teacher, enters holding a clipboard, wearing a decent-looking suit and a wide smile.
Avi!
We're
praying
for you.
Mr. Gutierrez.
Oh, what's wrong?
Nothing. Why would something be wrong?
You haven't said my full name all year.
I'm fine.
No guitar?
Nope. Mom didn't want me to bring it today.
Ah, that's why we're in a bad mood this morning. It's not the same reason she gave you for the talent show, is it?
That's not
right.
forward.
Nope, not this time.
Well, that's improvement, right? Hey, I wanted to let you know that I never got your plan for college. When did you submit it?
I didn't.
You only have a week left before graduation, so just get it to me by tomorrow, okay?
No. I didn't submit it.
That's not the right word.
Because I didn't want to.
What happened to being the first one in your family to attend?
Well, things are different now.
If it's the money,
Half of
It's
it.
not money.
what is it then?
Not good enough.
Self-esteem.
Doubt.
I'm just tired of school.
Rejection.
Look, I already told you, there are thousands of scholarships out there that will help.
Elsa.
Oh, saved by the bell.
Gotta run.
Wait, Avi, come by my office during lunch.
You're not gonna change my mind.
Just be there, please.
Fine.
Everyone begins to circle Avi endlessly. I just got a full ride to Cal State Poly.
My parents are paying for me to go to Harvard. I'm doing an internship in D.C.
I'm going to Cal State.
full ride.
What are you doing?
week, then now I've reached my peak. Pretty soon I'm on my own where no one cares for me. Stuck at square one, so close to being done. A fancy piece of paper doesn't mean that you have won. Fight or fly, can't get another try. Should I go and risk it all or stay and live a lie? As time runs by, I do not mean to pry, but someone help me move my feet straight to the other side. I've attached to one place far too long. So should I go and sing this different song? Sleeping in the bed I made for years, letting wind on my dumb and ruthless fears. But if I fail, I'd only prove them right, and find that my success is out of sight.
Gian reaches for a second time as a desk is brought in for him. He walks up to it as Avi approaches.
Avi, if I'm being honest, I didn't think you'd actually come.
Wait, I had an option?
Not at all. Have a seat. I have something for you.
What's that?
Oh, this? This is your ticket to opportunity, Avi. It's your chance at taking the next step in your life.
Well, what is it?
This right here is what they call a pamphlet.
Okay, what I meant was what's inside.
Avi, I'm messing with you. What happened to your sense of humor?
Must have left it in my other shorts.
This right here is a pamphlet from Murphy Tech.
Murphy Tech? I've never heard of it. It sounds made up.
No one ever has, to be fair. Murphy Tech is a 4-year private university.
Private?
Rejection.
Just hear me out.
That's never a good thing to preface a proposition with.
You have nothing to worry about. I promise. Murphy Tech is a 4-year private university located in Murphy, Kansas. And it
Kansas.
Yes. It's in a beautiful little town of Murphy. Hence the name. Murphy Tech is your chance at chasing your dream of pursuing music, Avi. The town has one stoplight, a library,
A coffee shop?
but most importantly, it has Murphy Tech.
And you want me to go?
Why else would I even tell you about it?
Okay, look. Even if I wanted to go, which I sure as hell don't, my mom can't even afford to send me to a Carl's Jr., let alone a university 2,000 miles away.
I knew it was about the money.
It's not just the money.
Have you even listened to a single word I've said? I've always told you that I'm more than willing to help you get there. There are plenty of scholarships, and I'll even chip in as much as I can. Plus, my son is the head of the music department. He can get you all the help you need.
Rejection.
I told you I can't. I can't be out there focusing on myself when my mom needs help. Sorry, I made up my mind.
Getting an education is the best way of helping your family. Music is how you save value, help her. I hate to watch you give that up.
Well, I can't give something up if I haven't even started.
Listen, Avi, I care about you. You have a gift. It would be dishonest and reckless of me to watch you waste your talent and not do anything to try and stop it. You're the best student I've ever had come through this school. Your heart and your passion override any letter typed onto a transcript. This is a real opportunity for you to do what you've always wanted. And you want to throw it away just to be stuck in some do-nothing job? It doesn't make any sense to me, Avi. Why the sudden shift in ideology?
Sorry, G, I just can't.
It'll be your chance to finally fly. Take a leap of faith and don't ask why. Go away where life can start anew. Clouds amongst the sky reflecting blue. Nothing weighing down upon your soul. You will be the one that's in control.
Mom!
Connie emerges from the crowd to meet Avi. She's visibly tired and aching.
Avi, what are you doing here?
I need to talk to you.
I have to get back in there, Avi.
Just give me 2 minutes.
Hurry.
Okay, hear me out, okay?
Mijo, that's never a good start.
Just hear it.
Kansas?
I know, Ma, but just listen, okay? Just listen, all right?
Private? 4 years. 1 stoplight?
Well, Ma, just let me talk, okay?
The next words that come out of your mouth better be I'm not going.
Ma, G said he could help me raise enough scholarship money to get me there.
What, are you getting a full ride? I doubt it.
Well, sure, there might be some expenses, but we can manage it.
Wait, I don't see you back there working your ass off for some ungrateful teenager. Ever since your dad got shot up, I've been working 24/7 just to feed you, and you want to do this to me?
Ma, just please listen to me. This could be my chance to help you.
I am fine.
You don't have to lie to me, Ma.
Excuse me?
I know how much you're struggling.
I need to get back to work.
Ma, just please, just listen to me.
No, Avi.
I gave you a plan. I have ways to execute that plan, yet you still say no. Why?
Avi,
Which why are you so against me going?
Stop.
Just tell me.
you are not good enough, Avi. You're not. Just because you played your guitar with your dad doesn't mean you're good enough to be around kids who have done this all their lives. Not to mention your grades are barely passing in high school classes. How would you even handle a college class? I could never watch my son be humiliated in the middle of nowhere just to end up right back here in the same damn place having wasted all of my hard-earned money. They will rip you apart. You won't make it out there alone. You're not going, that's fine. I have to get back to work. Make sure you take out the trash when you get home.
What if I go anyways? You can't stop me.
Okay, go then. Don't expect an open door when you come back.
Avi picks the two pieces up and puts them back together. The group begins unfreezing again.
Work hard, think about everything, choose it, choose it, choose it, choose it. Don't just stay here, don't run away, fear, choose it, choose it, choose it, choose it.
He only my chance, I take it out everything. I will have to do this all alone once she's here. Don't just stay a place where I live. I'm winning this lottery and everyone will see.
Choose it, choose it, choose it, choose it, choose it, choose it, choose it.
I am gonna go. I don't even
Let's go.
Show your face and here again. Let's go.
Two lines of chairs form a plane with Avi sitting in the very back. The ensemble make the plane feel alive.
Ooh, I'm all in now. Once G bought me that plane ticket, I knew there was no turning back. This needs to work, or else I'm screwed.
Hey, dude, can you shut up? I'm trying to sleep.
My bad.
Lights up on the green landscape of Murphy Tech. A garden is displayed in a large open area with some benches and tables scattered around. Avi enters to explore his surroundings as students begin to enter.
Hey, he's here.
Oh, it's him!
It's
That's
Avi.
the guy! Is that Avi?
Avi?
What's up?
Hi, Avi.
Wow, you're tall.
Welcome to Murphy. This is the
Finest place that you'll ever see.
place where learning and thought will
Shape you to who you want to be.
What's your name?
It's Avi.
Avi, you're pretty, you're from Valley.
How did you know?
Hey, Avi, welcome to Murphy.
Small town in the middle of nowhere.
We own it with little to no care.
Breathing all the beautiful fresh air.
Let's go over there.
Welcome to Murphy. You won't ever want to leave. No, we don't say that to be creepy. We just
Glad you joined us all this year. I'm the president of Murphy Tech College with the knowledge of all you'll need to know. You'll be in Campbell.
Sorry.
It has no AC.
Sorry. The best dorm on campus.
Oh, Campbell Hall. Oh, Campbell Hall. Oh, the finest hall. Oh, the best of all. Oh, Campbell Hall.
Okay.
Just step right in, this is the finest dorm in the whole thing college. Bro, I can't even begin what other people in the other dorms call it. They think we're icky and gross, but we're the place that they all hang out at. We get made fun of the most, but Campbell Hall has fun more than most. Now give me a C, give me an A, give me an M, P, Bell, and what does that spell? Campbell Hall.
Welcome to Murphy. It just makes us want to sing. We're just so glad you've come to Murphy. And we won't go on that long part of the song. We know it's long, we'll move along. You like being home?
During the break, Avi is taken through the campus, starting with Campbell Hall. There, he sees a trash can fire and shoes keeping the door slightly open.
Give me an A. Give me an M. Give me a P. B. E. L. L.
Avi is then taken to the cafe, the theater, the music building where the worship band is rehearsing along with Jason, and then back into the open garden.
Jerry's run anyone? They close at 1.
What's Jerry's?
Just the best gas station of all time. Here, have some pizza.
Come on, guys. Let's go put a cow in the dorm's woman's door.
Let's go grab one of the recently engaged guys and tie him to a tree.
Let's run naked through campus.
What the heck is wrong with you guys?
Nothing at all.
How goody.
Welcome to Murphy. Can you hear the church bells ring? We won't ever do that thing again. We won't do that again. Welcome to Murphy.
Peter enters with his Bible and a coffee cup. The worship band, consisting of Jordan the drummer, April on electric, Sammy on the keyboard, Katie on bass, and Mary front and center on vocals, follows soon after to set up their instruments, underscoring as he speaks.
Good morning.
Good
Morning.
Couldn't hear that. Good morning.
Good morning.
That's better. Excellent. If I haven't had the privilege of meeting you yet, my name is Peter Harrell, and I have the great honor of serving as chaplain here at Murphy Tech. Here, we believe that our God, the God of our universe, the one who sent his Son to die for us on the cross, is Lord, and he loves each and every one of us. He is our headlights at night, sifting through the darkness to show us the way. He's wonderful, merciful, and he is the one God of our universe. Please raise your right hand to receive this benediction if you are able. Go and find peace within yourself and within others through Christ Jesus. Thank you, everyone. You're all dismissed. Enjoy your first week here at Murphy Tech.
The crowd disperses, leaving Avi alone, slowly accumulating his things. Peter, originally conversing with the band, notices him and walks over.
Good morning. I don't believe we've met yet. I'm Peter.
Avi.
Nice to meet you. Wait. Avi, you're Mr. Gutierrez's kid, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not you.
Oh, no, it is. I'm just not used to strangers knowing my name.
Oh, we're not strange at all. We just heard a lot about you.
Oh, great.
Only good things, I assure you. Other than that one thing.
What thing?
I'm joking. Did you think you were first chapel?
I don't.
Well, you know, Mr. Gutierrez has been speaking very highly of you. You're here for music, right?
Yeah.
It's awesome. You know, I think I've heard some word about something you
Hey,
might...
Peter read it out.
Oh,
You ready for lunch?
Mary, come on over here. You're gonna love her. Hi. Mary, this is Avi. Avi, Mary.
Nice to meet you.
Cheeks. No? Okay. Anyways, Mary here is the head of the worship team. I hear they're looking for another guitarist.
Oh, yes. Do you play, Avi?
A little bit.
Oh, well, perfect. Spot's yours if you want it.
Wait, really? You've never even heard me play.
Well, you're here for a reason, and that's enough. I do have to get going, though, before the band leaves without me. Again. But I'll see you around. It was nice to meet you, Avi.
She leaves. Avi watches as she does. Peter notices as an alarm goes off on his phone.
I gotta go eat something. What do you say we meet up sometime to get to know each other a little bit better?
That's a thing?
What's a thing?
I don't know, getting to know each other?
Oh, do you not know anybody in California?
Well, yeah, but people my age, I guess.
Oh.
No, I didn't mean it that way. I'm sorry.
Bobby, I'm messing with you again. See, this is why I do this with students, so they can see me as just another person instead of some, like, big-nosed faculty member. It's unfortunate not a lot of people think this way. Those are just weird. How about tomorrow at 3?
Okay, why not?
Exactly, why not? There we go. It's all set. You should get a school email from me to confirm the meeting. We'll have where to meet on there too.
Okay.
See you then.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Peter.
Peter, right, I'm sorry.
You already forgot my name.
I got the joke this time.
What joke?
Oh, wow.
Got you again. Man, I'm on a roll.
Everyone exits, leaving Avi's side. Connie enters with the homemade memorial holding a necklace with a cross on it. Avi's phone is up to his ear, and we hear the ringing off Connie's phone on the table. She looks at it and ignores it with a scoff. Finally, the tone beeps and Avi starts.
Hey, Ma. I know you probably don't want to talk to me, but I just wanted to keep you updated with what's happening. It's been weird, but good, you know? Everyone knew my name before I even met them. I don't know if I hated it, but it's a quiet neighborhood, a little too quiet, if you ask me. You know, G wasn't kidding with that whole one stoplight and middle of nowhere shtick. Yeah, but I kind of like it. Plus, everyone has been nothing but nice. A little too nice, but nice nonetheless. They even invited me to be in their worship band, which I know you'll appreciate. Not in Kansas anymore, huh? Well, I'm in Kansas. I mean, never mind. I love you, Mom. I just want you to know that. I'll talk to you soon.
Our Father, who art in heaven.
The lights go down on Connie. The crowd gives Avi his guitar and he begins to play Riff 2. Then Mary enters, stopping Avi's playing immediately.
Hey, Avi.
Oh, hey.
Oh, I'm so glad that you decided to join the worship band. If you'd like, we can meet up sometime and I can give you a rundown of everything that we do.
Sure, yeah, that'll be great.
Okay. Perfect. Also, someone should be coming to find you in just a minute.
Wait, what does that mean? I'm not getting murdered, right?
Avi, I was wondering when I was going to run into you.
Oh, another adult I've never met before knowing my name.
Well, when your father sends over his prize student, it's probably a good idea to know that man's name.
Oh, that's you, huh?
Yeah, it's me, Jason. It's nice to finally meet you. I hope my father was right about you.
Yeah, me too.
So, Mary tells me that you're interested in worship band, correct?
I think so.
Oh, we are going to need a male voice up there, and I can't wait to hear you sing.
Oh, I have to sing too?
Well, we'll get into the specifics during the audition.
Well, all right. It's nice to meet you. Wait, audition?
Lights up on Murphy Pond, a beautiful park with lots of green trees, straight grass, and flowers. The light breeze can be heard blowing throughout the scene. Eventually,
beautiful? Murphy Pond. Hot spot. Fishing. Playing. Making out.
Really?
I'm sure you'll see for yourself during your time here.
Probably not.
Oh yeah? I saw the way you were looking at Mary the other day.
Come on, I don't even know her.
Your eyes don't know that. Anyways, are you joining the band?
I don't know, Peter. I didn't know I had to audition for it. Mary just said I had the spot.
Yeah, Mary didn't know you had to either. That means you'll have the chance to show everyone what you've got.
I'm just not sure I'm up to that standard. I went to the music building for that music orientation thingy, and the band played a few songs there. I am nowhere near being on their level.
Well, it's not about that. It's about worshiping the Lord. Besides, Mr. Gutierrez doesn't bring anybody.
No, well, you're just saying that because you have to.
I don't have to say shit. It's not my job description to kiss students' asses. Did I say something wrong?
No, I just didn't know that you
You
can.
didn't know what?
Didn't know you can say that kind of stuff here. I've been filtering myself this whole week.
Fuck yeah, you can.
Really?
Well, I'm not saying throw it in every sentence, of course, but when it's just a few guys talking, I don't see why not.
Okay.
Not everyone likes those words, and I understand. That's okay. At least you know I'm one of the boys.
Right.
Over.
Wait. So, I won't be expelled for saying that?
No, you won't. Say we're fairly loose, for the lack of a better term. For instance, we encourage piercings, tattoos, and other forms of expression along those lines, which many Christians are steering towards now. We don't care if you say, hell, or anything like that, because that's such a minuscule thing to put our energy towards. Our main focus is love and acceptance, rather than persecution and fixing, like a lot of non-Christians claim that we strive for.
Huh. Never heard of a loose Christian before.
Well, we just call ourselves Christians. Believe it or not, that's the majority. The ones that pop up on the news are just the radicals. They're a minority. But, as you've proven, it doesn't appear that way. Sometimes I do feel like I'm the only one advocating for these things, but then I come here to Murphy and realize I'm not alone after all. We all thrive off love and generosity, and in turn, we offer that same love and generosity to others who might be needing it more than we do. I think you'll get a grasp of it while you're here. I guarantee you won't be able to escape that fuzzy feeling you're gonna get. But I get the hint that you might not see things that way, am I right? Can I ask you where you are in your faith?
Well, how did you know?
Been around for a while. Maybe you're not a Christian or religious at all. That's okay. I know it's getting less and less popular for parents to introduce any religion to their kids. Something about them wanting the kid to decide for themselves when they're older, which I understand completely.
Oh, no. I grew up Catholic, which is probably why I hate it.
Sorry you feel that way.
So I won't be asked to leave for that either?
No, you're not. You need to stop being so paranoid out there. Relax a little.
Sorry, I just can't go back home. I don't want to say something that's get me exiled for saying something stupid. Gave up everything to come here. Knowing the track record, you know.
I completely understand, yeah. A dogmatic Christianity may come across that way, but when you're reading or listening to God's Word, you can see for yourself that those interpretations, they don't represent Him. They represent Himself.
We'll see.
Why do you say that?
People only believe in God because they grew up that way, right?
So you believe in God then?
Oh, well, no.
Look, I'm not trying to catch you in some like aha moment here, but I just wanted you to hear yourself for a second.
Yeah, well, no, religion
actually believe them, and you can correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, you are.
Right. Let me show you something.
Peter scoots over to reveal a gold plaque on the bench. Avi leans in.
Meredith Chase? Who's that?
She was my fiance.
Was?
She passed away about 4 years ago, soon after we both graduated from Berkeley.
So sorry.
It's okay. It's still not whole, but I feel a lot these past few years.
Well, how did you two meet?
It was straight out of a romance novel. We met at this very bench. She was sitting right here as I was walking a dog for a friend who was out of town. His name was Titan. Huge motherfucker. He saw a squirrel, decided to run after it. Now he's about 5,000 pounds.
Yeah.
So, best be sure, I lost my grip on the leash. I was there, there's this bear running right towards this beautiful woman, sitting down with a mug full of tea in one hand, Bible in the other. Then, instead of following his prey, he felt that getting some belly rubs was the better idea. So, he jumped right onto her. She just disappeared. I was like, where the hell did she go? Finally got the leash back, pulled him up off her like a magician doing a big reveal. She's real good! Then something amazing happened. We locked eyes. Couldn't look away because they were the brightest, bluest, sparkling eyes I've ever seen. Once I snapped out of it, I apologized a bunch, then we went our separate ways. I thought I'd never see her again because there was no way she wasn't like from like LA or New York or something. She had to be famous and didn't know who she was. Right. Next day, I'm walking Titan again. There she is, exact same spot, exact same spell. This time in a stylish brown hat, long flowing floral dress. This time, I sat next to her. I just couldn't help myself. We started talking, playing with Titan, then the next thing I knew, we're in love. A few years later, we were engaged, soon to be married. But one night, on our way to see a few friends for a Bible study, she was involved in a serious car accident. Some drunk driver who couldn't control the car. When I got to the hospital, they said she was paralyzed from the neck down. They let me see her, but warned me that she could barely speak. She was almost unrecognizable. They were right. A few days of that torture went by before she could succumb to her injury. She's gone, but my love goes on.
After all of that, you're still strong in your faith. You still believe that she's in heaven, and you believe that her death was all in God's plan for both of you.
Well, my point, it's not as black and white as you say. It's a whole struggle that people don't ever see. Every day is a new battle, even for me. All the grass trees bloomed here, birds all singing melodies. Wind blew softly with the skies clear. What a sight to see! Every morning we would sit here with the Bible and some tea. No anxiety or ruthless fears, so peaceful and free. Different days, but the same old mom. She didn't want to leave. She'd say, hey, why don't we stay today and tomorrow? Don't want to waste this time we have. I'd say, hey, more time I'll pray today and tomorrow. what else to do. Her death still pains my heart today and tomorrow. Her life brought value to the world, yet I still hold hope today and tomorrow. That her soul is with our God up above.
So where do we start?
Lights up on Cillian Hall. It's filled to the brim with various types of concert band instruments, music stands, and a grand piano. Peter and Rick are setting up chairs alongside the piano. Peter stops for a moment, closing his eyes and taking a breath, shaken by something. He recovers and starts settling up again as Jason enters with the rest of the band, followed by Avi and Mary. Mary joins the rest of the band as
Avi, come on in. You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Don't worry about it. Just go up there. Do what you do best.
Right. Hey, Peter, I wanted to thank you for the other day. You know, sharing your story like that wasn't easy.
Loss is never easy. It gives me joy that it helped you in some way. I'm sure Eric would say the same thing.
And you said you had some suspicions about my reasoning for not believing in God the other day. I wanted to confirm that.
You don't have to share if you don't know. You don't have to explain yourself to me. I completely understand.
No, I want to. A few years ago, my dad was hurt.
Sorry, Avi. I can't even imagine the impact that's left on your family. Can't imagine how that's impacted you.
And I guess I'm telling you this because I wanted to ask if we could schedule another meeting.
Sure. When were you thinking?
Actually, I was hoping we could make it a regular thing, too. Maybe a couple of times a week or more.
I'd love to.
I think I want to try again.
Once a Christian, always a Christian.
Avi, you ready?
Yes. Hey, we'll talk about this after, okay?
Everyone takes a seat besides Avi, who stands alone in front of the intimidating group.
So, Avi, tell me how your first few weeks have been.
Oh, well, it's been a lot, not gonna lie. Met a ton of great people.
Yeah, that's nice. All right, let's get this started, shall we?
Mary gives him a thumbs up as the panel prepares their notes.
Okay, Avi, we're just going to start off with a chord or two.
It wasn't just a quarter or two, I was there for an hour playing so many different chords in so many different ways that I felt like my fingers were about to fall off. And then they asked me some personal questions about myself in school. I thought this was going to be a short and sweet 3-minute thing where I played a bit and they all cheered. It felt more like an interview for a government job. I've never gotten a verbal background check before. And to top it all off,
We would like to hear about your testimony.
my testimony.
Yeah, your testimony. Is something wrong?
I don't think so.
I'm sorry.
I think we're good now. Thank you, Avi.
You do know what that is, right?
You don't know your own testimony?
I don't think that's necessary.
No, I need to hear this.
Jason, it's okay. We have more than enough.
Have we?
Yes.
You don't have one, do you?
You're not a Christian?
We don't need to jump to conclusions.
Well, I wasn't told I needed to be.
Thank you so much for your hard work, Avi. If you wouldn't mind stepping out for a sec while we discuss.
Sure.
No.
No.
No. No.
No.
Yes.
Oh, come on, guys. No. this up there?
We could, or you could.
What?
I saw the way you were eyeing him down earlier.
First of all, that's extremely rude, and secondly, it's nothing like that.
Really?
Whether or not you see him in that way, he is no way qualified to be a part of this family.
Okay, so what? He's not a Christian. What does that even matter?
You want a non-believer to play worship songs that are meant to glorify our God? One he doesn't even believe in?
If you knew what he's been through, you would understand.
But we don't know anything about what he's been through.
He didn't even know what his testimony was.
Or lack thereof.
Rick, anything?
I'm just watching.
A testimony isn't the only way you can get to know somebody. Maybe try sitting down, talking to him, like a human being. He's an open book.
People like him can destroy the morale of the group. I've seen it. 2 Corinthians 6:14. Do not be unequally yoked with unbelievers. For what partnership has righteousness with lawlessness? Or what fellowship has light with darkness? The Bible itself warns against this, but don't just take the Lord's word for it. I used to be in a theater troupe in my day. It was a melting pot of personalities. It was black and white, so dark, so bright, and it even included the gays. But they shunned me because of my old intolerable ways. So then the shows that we did all sucked. And when they asked for my help, I said, tough luck. I couldn't give any less of a shh. So hear me when I say, you know, a non-believer will be the death of us all.
Okay, you are way overreacting.
Oh, yes, a non-believer will be the death of us all.
Are you being serious?
I am. That troop shut down before the season could even end.
Okay, but this isn't even about you.
You're right, it's not. I'm just telling you one example.
He's not the only one that's had that sort of thing happen.
Take it away.
Back in high school, I got bullied all day.
People pushed and shoved when I decided to pray. I once asked for support and they said that Jesus Christ never rose from the dead.
You must have unscrewed some bolts in your head, tried pornography instead. So yes, a non-believer will be the death of us all. Yes, sir, a non-believer will be the death of us all.
Believe it or not, Avi's nothing like that.
He's been nothing but a sponge ever since he got here. You really think that he's going to try to put you all down when he's starting a new life in a completely new environment?
I guess that's true.
Plus, he's initiated sessions with me to start learning about the Bible. Maybe one day, pretty soon, he'll grow that connection with God.
I didn't know that. Well then, maybe get a chance to know him before you start a witch hunt.
Okay, fine. You can join. Prove me wrong. I like it when people prove me wrong.
Oh, you will. Anything?
You're in. You'll have your first chapel a month from now, so you can get familiar with our process. We should do God of this universe for his debut.
Wait, but that song is way too hard to
I
start
think
with.
it's a great idea. God of this universe. It's on the set list for your debut, Avi. You got it?
Sounds good to me.
Okay then. First rehearsal next week. I'll send you the details.
Everyone exits except for Avi and Mary sleeping together while Rick still sits out of sight.
Well, what happened?
Nothing. Just know that Peter and I fought for you, and we won.
Hey. Well, thank you, Mary.
I'll see you later.
That was fun.
Rick exits as lights go down onto Avi. He receives a guitar and a music stand while he speaks on the phone again. Connie is on another side of the stage listening.
Now, we're supposed to perform a really hard song that I need to learn from scratch, but we can try it. I owe that to you, Mom. Please call me back when you get a chance. I haven't talked with you in a while. I love you.
Connie takes a beat. Ultimately, she puts the phone away and stands by the memorial.
Avi sits down with his guitar. He begins to play riff number 3 as other students fill in Cillian Hall doing various activities, homework, chatting, napping, etc. He begins to play his guitar similar to the opening. He gets into it and hands start to reach out. He shrugs most of them off, but one arm tugs hard and won't let go. Mary enters holding a binder and a music stand, and the arm goes away.
Hey, Avi.
Oh, hey, Mary, how's it going?
Oh, we'll see. I'm really struggling with the new song for tomorrow. I don't know why Jason would pick this song for us. I'm really thankful that you agreed to meet with me.
Yeah, of course. Time. Let's get started.
The two begin to prepare for the rehearsal over the following.
You know, to be entirely honest, I'm not exactly the best one to come to for music though. I just don't know that much about it yet.
Well, you have 2 ears and good rhythm, and that's really all you need.
Whatever you say.
How's your Sunday been?
Not bad. Woke up and took a nice warm shower with some of the guys.
You Campbell boys are so weird.
Hey, you can't knock it till you try it.
Well, I'm glad you went to church today with me and the band.
Yeah, it was great. But I wouldn't say we went with them. They sat a few rows down from us.
Yeah, they're kind of weird like that. Well, did you like the sermon?
Yeah, it was good.
That is such a California answer.
What's that supposed to mean?
It was good. I mean, come on, give me a better answer than that.
I really liked it.
Are you asking me or are you telling me?
I did. Pastor Andy was very engaging, and I felt the passion and strive to get God's word out. Definitely going back next week.
Was that so hard?
Extremely.
So how about tomorrow? You excited?
Yeah.
Why'd you say it like that?
Like, what?
Yeah.
Is that what I sound like to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up, stop. Okay. But seriously, why'd you say it like that?
I don't know.
You're not having second thoughts, are you?
No.
Do you not like the song that we're doing?
I do.
Is it the people? Do the people suck? You can say it. I won't be offended. Or will I?
No, the people are great.
Even Katie?
Yeah, even Katie.
Oh, that's weird. Well, then what is it?
It's nothing.
You're nervous, aren't you?
What? No, I'm not nervous.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
Right.
I'm not nervous.
Whatever you say.
I'm serious.
Uh-huh.
I have nothing,
It's okay to admit it.
I have nothing to admit.
Why are you nervous?
I don't know. I just feel like I don't belong up there with you guys. When we had rehearsal last night with the full band, everyone was amazing. Jordan is insane on the drums. April absolutely shreds with that electric. Sammy can read music like their words, and Katie can do some crazy bass line. And you have this amazing voice that doesn't need some bad background vocals messing it up. I couldn't
Okay,
even-
stop. Are you being serious?
Yeah.
That's the dumbest thing that I've ever heard you say. And 5 minutes ago, you said that you showered with the guys. I mean, you don't really think that, do you?
Oh, serious.
No, I'm sorry. Avi, you're definitely nervous because you're saying stupid shit like that.
Hey, why don't you tell me how you really
Oh, I'm sorry. But, Avi, you can't be saying those sort of things because they're not true. I mean, hell, you shouldn't even be saying those things if they are true. You came here for a reason. A lot of people had to have believed in you in order for you to be here.
Oh yes, it's a California.
Reinforced doubt. Stop me when I say something wrong. You were brought up to continuously find flaws and ignore your strengths. You're so humble that it's become a destructive behavior, preventing you from becoming the person that you want to be. You also despise getting compliments because they fail to show you where you need to improve, and I'm still waiting for you to stop me.
Stop.
Open your binder. Here's the song. Play that E flat chord. You know that one. And A flat. B flat. You see? It's not so hard. You know this stuff. Yet you choose to not acknowledge it. I mean, plus if there's stuff that you don't know, you're afraid to ask because you think it's a sign of weakness.
I do. It's just that, I don't really...
Stand up. Come here. My marching band teacher taught me this trick and I want you to try it. Close your eyes. Now, imagine that there is a pair of brown army boots in front of you.
Army boots.
Shut up and listen. They're covered in something, but you can't make out what it is yet. You put them on, and when you do, you start to notice that what they're covered in are words. One says doubt, another says nervousness, and another one is fear, and now there's another one on those boots, but I don't know what it is. That's for you to decide and for you to keep to yourself. You don't have to share that one. I have one too that I haven't shared. Now here's what you do.
She begins to stomp the ground in a rhythmic beat as the song plays. Avi opens his eyes to watch, softly stomping, trying to follow along.
Forget about your troubles and focus on the beat. We're gonna take those fears and make them fly away. You gotta take your shot, don't never accept defeat. 'Cause doing so will make it a steeper price to pay. There is no pill you can buy or cheat, there isn't something on eBay. So just put those nerves right into your feet and stomp them all away. I won't run away, 'cause I am not afraid. Fear won't never have to stay here again, 'cause I am not afraid. You call those stomps? Put your back into it, Taurus!
I'm trying.
You've worried about too much shit, let all of it go. You can't let all those doubts roam free inside your head. You got them set them right in front of you, battle them toe to toe. 'Cause doing so will make it a feeling that'll spread. There is no layup you can steal or take, no mission well for you to pay. stop your sleeping. We need you wide awake so you can finally say, I won't run away, 'cause I am not afraid. Fear won't never have to stay here again, 'cause I am not afraid. March with us now, Abby. March with us in this very day. Stop the night right off. Stop until it's gone away. Step into your planning. Step into your brand new life. Fresh and lost in pieces.
I am not afraid.
'Cause I am not afraid. Fear won't never have to stay here again, 'cause I am not afraid. Say it again. I am not afraid. Not afraid. I am not afraid. You feel better?
Yeah, I really need that.
I know.
Do I ever tell you that secret word?
I mean, only if you want to, but you don't have to.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm still holding on to the one that I had back in high school, yeah.
Okay.
So, the band's told me that they're getting together tonight by the pond. You want to come?
Yeah, sure. I'll be there.
Okay, great.
They look into each other's eyes for a long beat before going back down and preparing their music. Mary's feature things closer to Avi as the lights fade down on them. The rest of the band enters with Jason in a different part of the stage.
So, what did we end up deciding on?
Some kind of fast food, right?
Yeah, pretty sure would be the only thing they'll pick.
Okay, well, I'll go warm up the band.
Did anybody tell Mary and Abby?
No.
Why not?
Fuck them, let's go.
Jason!
You want to go back to them, be my guest, but I don't feel like chaperoning tonight.
You going or not?
You guys don't think this is wrong?
It's either him or us. I'd rather it be him. You know how Jason is.
We're going. Get in the car.
They leave. Jordan leaves reluctantly as the lights switch over to Connie once more with the memorial. She stands by it with her head down as the music starts.
Blinded by hate, darkened by fear, can I keep on hating, fearing you? Regret stains my past. It's too late to save. Regret that I wish was not with you. When I was just a little or weakness, you fill that void with that's how you will survive. To lose everything, you will have nothing at all. I will not be a witness to your fasting line. You'll run straight to your fall. I grew up with a hate for men, no one ever could grab hold. I'd break away, and finally I met you, me amor. You would treat me all the ways I've missed in life, and then we had our little hobby. And I just threw him out alone in some old state. Now I may not get to see him, at least I have my it's how I have survived. He was willing to lose everything, cause he has nothing at all. Cause I'm the one alone in this small house of mine, empty rooms right down the hall.
Estás sola, estás sola, estás sola, estás sola, estás sola, estás sola.
Why do I need my phone? Why do I need my phone? I guess my first one was corrupt because now I have nothing at all. I'm Mother of the Year, receiving God's judgment, make to see the rise and fall. I failed you, my son. Now judge me, my Lord.
Lights up on a moonlit Murphy Pond. Mary stands next to the bench, rubbing her arms for warmth and continuously getting sent voicemail. She gets increasingly frustrated as time goes on. Avi enters to see her.
Hey, Mary.
Avi,
Yeah?
got bad news.
You have to go.
No,
I have to go.
no, well, yes.
What's happening?
They left without us. They're not even coming. Jordan told me that they all went to someplace 30 minutes away, and I guess they didn't want us to ruin the trip for them or something. I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for? It's not your fault. It's a big move.
I know, I just... Guess I'll see you later.
Where are you going?
I'm just gonna walk home.
Well, since we're here, do you just want to walk around?
Sure. Why not?
And we could walk back together, too.
Okay.
They begin to walk. It's silent for a bit.
It's a beautiful night.
It is. I was so bored earlier after our session that I was just sitting on my bed on my phone before I got here. I never thought I'd be angry about not having homework to do.
I get it. I hate having nothing to do. You know, during the summers back in Cali, when I stopped babysitting for my aunt, I was miserable.
You babysat?
Yeah, I did for a bit.
I never would have thought you would be the babysitting type.
Me neither. The first time my aunt asked me to do it, I thought it was a mistake, but Mom forced me into it. Thank God she did, because I ended up really enjoying it.
What were the kids' names?
Lila and Veronica.
2 girls?
Yep. Like I said, I wasn't the first choice. My aunt asked my female cousins first, but they couldn't do it, so I was the last resort.
But you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did. They would have always asked me to play tea party with them, and I was supposed to be their prince. I remember one time I went over there, a squirrel had taken one of their cups, and they called me to come get it. It screamed, "Prince Avi, help us!"
That's adorable.
Yeah.
Wait, was there a big blue guy leading the way?
Huh?
Like, make way, here he comes, ring bells, swing the drums, you're gonna love this
No, please
guy.
stop.
Prince Aviva! Who would have thought this tough guy was good around kids?
But after that story, you still thought I loved you?
That's a good point. So, do you want kids of your own someday?
Yeah. I didn't originally, but something about watching them grow up is so infectious. You know? The experience really changed.
That's really sweet. So, have you thought about how many kids you would want?
Well, I'd say 2. I always thought that was a good number.
I really want 2 of my own as well. I want at least 1 girl.
Ooh, me too.
What? Okay, do you know a name? Because I have always really loved the name Autumn.
Pause. They turn away, mouthing, "What the fuck?"
It's getting pretty cold out.
It is, yeah. This might be pretty cheesy, but do you want my jacket?
I like cheese.
Saw that in a movie once.
Pretty effective.
Effective?
The jacket, it's warm.
Oh,
Yeah.
They stare into each other's eyes for a long moment. They quickly turn away from each other as the music starts.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm struggling to breathe.
We just made eye contact.
Is this reality? It happened again.
Do I have these feelings inside of me?
I'm so scared.
Nerves go away.
No way to escape from this.
No goodbye.
There's nothing to say. Is it really all that bad? We've had good talk so far. Should I stay or should I get the hell out of here? I'm uncertain. Should I just tell her something?
Should I just talk to him?
I don't know.
Why are you scared to talk to him?
Remember what she taught. Is she thinking what I'm thinking too?
Do we have the same exact thoughts?
Do we have the same exact thoughts?
Is he thinking what I'm thinking too?
Cookie milkshake, walrus thighs. I really don't like math. Holy shit, I think we're having the same exact thoughts. I'm certain. This is the farthest place that you'll ever
A Washington State resident fell ill after returning from Wuhan, China.
Worldwide this morning, growing concern over a growing health crisis, with health officials here in the U.S. moving fast to prepare the CDC
The curtain rises as more news reports play the virus and shutdowns begin. Lights up on Murphy Pond, where Avi and Mary sit together on the bench listening to the news stories.
This is horrible.
Tell me about it. If they send everyone home, I don't know where I would go.
I'm so sorry. I would say that you could come with me, but my mom's traditional, and I'm sure you understand that.
Yeah,
It'll all work out.
right, it does.
Let's pray. Father God, thank you for guiding Avi here to Murphy and for helping him get closer to you. I pray that you keep us protected in this time of sorrow and that you open a heart or two to allow this great human being into their lives. We pray all of this in your name. Amen. Hey, Avi, I want to tell you something.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late.
Peter, hey, what's the news?
It's not good. They are sending everyone home.
Are you serious?
Right, so
But I can't go home, Peter.
I know, Avi. Believe me, I fought for you and all the other out-of-state students, but I don't have that authority.
What am I gonna do?
Can he stay with you, Peter?
I'm going to be taking care of my parents in Nebraska. If I could take you with me, I would, but they hardly want me there, let alone somebody they don't know.
So that's it then.
Rick and I are looking around for places you can stay, but it's not looking good. All the foster parents are closing the doors.
I can't believe all this is happening.
Guess I'll just figure it out.
Hey, Avi, wait. I'm doing everything I can to make sure you have somewhere to go. Just hang in there, okay?
Avi storms off with Mary, chasing after him as the music starts.
A bolt out of the blue, a blue that's turned into a stormy gray. An evil through and through, it's taking over all the scarce for day. I pray for you, I pray for help, I pray for everyone to make it out of these uncertain times. There goes the life that we used to know. Watch it fall into the deep abyss. It follows you no matter where you go. No one could have ever foreseen this.
I pray for you, I pray for help.
I pray for everyone to make it
I
out
pray
of
for
this.
you, the Commonwealth. I pray that God knows what it's all
I pray
about.
for you,
12-15 dismissed. The remaining students here on campus will have 2 weeks to find a home, whether or not it's the home they originally came from. We're doing this as a last resort in order to protect our students and staff from the deadly COVID-19 virus. We would never want to contribute to its spread across the country. Believe me when I tell you this, we never wanted any of this to happen, and we pray for the safety and well-being of each of you. Our hands are tied here. We will keep everyone updated on the status of the fall 2020 school year. Be strong. This new chapter of our lives is the one that we've been dealt, so we must face it together. Thank you.
Lights up on Cillian Hall. Audie sits next to the piano playing Breath 4. Gordon enters packing his backpack with a binder. He stops when he sees Avi and listens for a bit. Avi looks up to notice him.
What's up, Jordan?
Hey.
Sorry, did you need the piano?
No, I'm good. Just grabbing some things before I head back home.
Where's home?
Texas.
Texas, nice. Yeah, same trip, man.
Appreciate it. What were you playing? Just
I don't know, just some random thing I've been working on.
I like it.
Thanks.
Have you tried strumming it though?
Haven't. I don't know. Give it a try. Thanks, man.
Stay safe.
Jordan exits as Rick enters. He wears a mask.
Hey, Avi, you have a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Do you mind? You know, you only have a couple of days until the deadline.
I know. What do you need?
Look, I just wanted to apologize for everything.
For what? Did you spread a deadly virus across the world, killing thousands of people? It's not your fault.
I did have the final decision in sending everyone home.
So?
I just wish there was more that I could do.
Is that all you came here to tell me?
I tried everything I could to find you.
Rick, it's time. Is that all?
No, I also need to tell you something.
What?
I received a message today from the Heralds in Nebraska. They wanted me to come to you first after receiving it.
Okay, why?
Can you sit down?
Rick, what's going on?
I really need you to sit down.
Just tell me.
On his way back home, Peter contracted the virus. He had all the symptoms, and he was rushed to the hospital, and when they became too much for him to handle alone, he was type 2 diabetic, and it made him...
Was?
He didn't suffer long. They know how close you two were, and they wanted you to be the first to know. I'm sorry, Avi.
Rick attempts to put his hand on Avi's shoulder, but Avi shrugs it off. He bolts out of the room.
Avi, wait!
Lights up on a dark church interior filled with pews and a podium with a cross behind it. Avi runs in and sets his things down. He walks up to the podium and stares at the cross as the music starts. His voices filter in slowly throughout.
For stuck in myself, captive in its walls.
I am back to earth. I'm begging for a sign, an answer for my heart. All the sorrows mine, and we grow more apart. So where are you now? Now that I need you. I've done all you've asked, and this is what I get. I am back to earth. I am back to earth. I am back to life when no one cares about your soul. I am back to earth. I've done all I can do, but now I've lost all faith in you. 'Cause you've left me alone to drown and die. You stabbed me in the back as I tried to bridge the gap. Why did I believe in this stupid lie?
The arms from the opening scene reach out and eventually overwhelm him, covering him up as Connie enters. She paces back and forth for a bit with her phone in her hands. She goes to dial, but before she rings, she throws the phone away and crumbles to the floor crying. Rip and Mary enter different parts of the stage following this. They both have their phones to their ears as well.
Avi, hey, I just wanted to inform you that we will be continuing school on schedule for the fall. There will be a lot of restrictions with a zero tolerance policy for breaking them so that we can keep the students and faculty safe during this time of uncertainty. On top of all this, we're in discussion with the City Council about honoring Peter for the memorial him with his fiancee. I would love for you to help make that happen. I know how close you two were. I'll see you on August 2nd for orientation.
Bobby, please answer one of these calls. I need to know you're okay. I can't imagine what you're going through right now, and I just want you to know that I'm here for you. I need you to know that, Avi. I also want to tell you something. Something important.
Finds out on everything, except for Mary, who is visibly frustrated and concerned. She paces in her space as she dials back the number. It does the same routine, except this time Mary says,
I've been staring at stars every night. All the peace makes my mind go to war. I would observe and adore God's creation, but now I'm indifferent to them. There's only one light that I need to see, but you're trapped behind bars made of greed. Trips to paradise, make a few stops deep in hell, so hold on for that light up ahead. 'Cause I crave so badly to give you my heart, but there's been too much pain for one life. What I wouldn't give to hold you in my arms while the world keeps on tearing us both apart. 'Cause since reprimand me, but you understand me, oh God, take it all away. I love
Lights up on Murphy Tech. A statue of Jesus has been added to the center. Avi enters to sit on a bench next to it.
Having this here, is a real punch in the gut. Constant reminder of all the evil we've done. What the fuck did they build this for, huh? To glorify you? What's there to glorify? Am I supposed to thank you for the hell you put me through? I was alone in that church. I had no one to lean on. You took that all away from me. lived off cold, stale, rotting pizza slices from Jerry's when they were just gonna throw them out anyways. And I slept on the back pew in that church every night so I didn't have to look at that cross. Where's the lesson in that? Was I supposed to learn something throughout all that pain and suffering? What lesson can come out of Peter's death or my mom abandoning me? You can never let Mary see the person you made me. No, this is all you are. Just a statue glorified.
Students begin to enter, all of whom are wearing masks.
Welcome to Murphy, this is the finest place that you'll ever see.
A place where learning and fun will
Shape you to who you want to be.
Oh, false alarm, everyone. It's just Abby.
Hey guys.
We're trying to greet new students, Avi. Could you leave us alone?
I just came to say hi. I missed all of you.
Well, you said it. So, can you go now?
Do you guys need any help?
Please, Avi, we can talk about this some other time.
I just need to be around people right now. You have no idea the kind of summer I had.
Nobody wants you here.
What's your problem?
Don't start.
An incoming freshman walks in and the students get into position.
Welcome to Murphy. Mary emerges from the crowd and looks toward Avi's direction. Should I go talk to him? The crowd runs off, leaving Jordan and Mary.
You okay?
I don't know.
The scene seamlessly transfers to
Lights up on the stage. The band is set up and begins playing. Avi starts with a 1,000-yard stare. Arms begin to reach toward Avi and his guitar, breaking up his flow. The arms pull harder and more frequently, just like the opening scene. Mary tries to recover, but Avi completely stops strumming and leaves the stage. Mary, as well as the rest of the band, watch Gleam and stop playing too. Lights shift to the memorial bench. Avi sits on it as if Peter were next to him. Mary enters with Jason and the rest of the band on the opposite side of Avi. Mary breaks away from everyone crying, Jason noticing, and he goes over to her.
Okay. What's really going on? Talk to me.
It's nothing.
Stop lying to me.
I'm just worried about Avi.
But why? He walked out on you guys. It's not your job to justify it. He made his choice and he betrayed all of our trust.
Well, maybe he wasn't.
No. Don't start defending him.
I'm not playing this game again.
Well, I will if I have to.
Okay, by all means, but just keep me out of it.
How many times is Avi going to break your heart before you start seeing what I see?
It's not who you keep saying he is.
There is one common denominator within all of our problems, Mary. From the beginning, I told you he would be this way, but you didn't listen. Yet, I still gave him a chance because I believed in you. If you wanted to prove me wrong, and you haven't, he hasn't.
Well, things are different now. You can't just set aside this giant global pandemic elephant in the room.
His problems predate COVID, and you know that.
You never saw the Avi that I saw, that Peter saw. We've shared so many beautiful moments together.
And where did that get you? Here? Crying?
You'll never understand.
Here's what I understand. Avi is pushing you down a rabbit hole that you don't deserve to be in. You shouldn't be worrying about him, Mary. You should be focusing on your gift and your talent. You are an incredibly talented young woman who is being held back by a dark soul. You are worth so much more than him.
And you know me so much better than I know myself, right?
That's not what I mean.
But that's what you're saying, Jason.
Avi is unholy. He's full of darkness and he's bleeding into your life. What does Avi Avi have that makes you bend over backwards for him?
I love him! I love him! That day you ditched all of us ended up being the best day of my life. We opened up to each other and I showed a side of myself that no one has ever seen before, and I fell on the spot, but I never told him. I tried once or twice, but the words never came. I even tried calling Avi, but he didn't answer, and I couldn't even finish the voicemail I left for him.
I think that's for the best, Mary.
Why?
Avi is not someone you should be yearning for. His relationship with Christ isn't stable. Avi he thought he believed in God because of all the good that he was check-marking off his list. But once one bad thing happened to him, that buildup of his own lies and deceit, it turned into an explosion of pain and revelation. What if it wasn't just a walkout? What if he did something else more extreme? I don't want you to start dating, to get married, and then something horrible happens to cause another buildup, and you are too terrified to leave. What will you do? You're stuck with an ungodly boy fighting with his own feelings, and worst case scenario, Mary, he hurts you emotionally, physically, or both. Time after time after time, and that's not fair to you.
But if I love him, I'll be able to help him through it. That's what love is.
You don't know what love is,
well,
Mary.
This feels an awful lot like it.
When I first met my wife, I was broken. Pieces of me were lost, nowhere to be seen. My relationship with God was non-existent. I was clinging on to anything that just kept my head above water. And then I found her. Someone to put all my pieces back together. You want to know the first thing I did when she came into my life? I ruined it. I hurt her. I hurt her so much that she backed away from me anytime I got close enough to even know she was there. I learned that I needed to fix myself before I could ever be with someone. It took a lot of time. It took a lot of maturing. But I was able to get back to her. And that's what he needs to do. Alone. Something tells me he isn't strong enough to do that. Look, I don't mean to sound like your dad, but I care about you, Mary. It would be dishonest and reckless of me to see you go down this path, and for me not to do anything to try to stop it.
I know what you've been through. But you sound exactly like the people Avi was trying to stay away from. The people keeping him from accepting the Lord in the first place.
So what if I do? Are they wrong? Am I wrong about any of this? Why didn't you talk to him when you saw him the other day? Why didn't you finish the voicemail? Why haven't you told him how you feel? In all the opportunities that you've had as of now, why aren't you two together? There's something holding you back. And something tells me that it all lies within him and not you.
Maybe you're right.
Various ensemble members enter, led by Avi, who begin to surround him in tableau, echoing the opening. They pull Mary in, leaving Avi alone.
What's happening?
No.
No. No.
People like him can destroy the morale of the group. I've seen it happen.
Don't listen to them, Avi.
No.
No. No. No.
People like him can destroy the morale of the group, and I have seen it happen.
Block them out.
No.
No. No. No.
People like him can destroy the morale of a group. I have seen it happen.
Stop, please.
Breathe, Avi.
No.
No. No. No.
No.
Fight, Avi. That's what you've always been able to do.
No.
No.
No. No. No.
No. Kids. No.
No. No. No.
No.
Stop.
Stop.
No. No.
No.
Lights up on their bench. Everyone else remains in their spots, and the remaining cast who are still up fall to the floor.
Got you, Avi. Stand up. No. Stand up!
No.
You can't be done. You have to keep fighting.
Stop. Just stop.
Avi, talk to me.
What did I do? What did I do to deserve any of this?
You did nothing wrong, Avi.
So is this all God's plan then? If there is a God, then he's a sadistic piece of shit!
I know you don't mean that. Avi, look at me. Look at me, Avi. Avi! You have to keep fighting. Do not throw that towel in.
Why? Why do I always have to be the one to fight?
Because you're the only one who can win, Avi. When I first met you, I saw a scared kid in the middle of an environment he had no business being in. When I first met you, you had no idea what the hell you got yourself into, but you made this place your own. When you were worried about the audition, what did you do? You went right in and you nailed it. When your father died, what happened? What did you do?
You don't know anything about that night.
You're right, but you do.
While Peter speaks, the voices create the scene simultaneously.
That night he was taken was just a regular day.
Don't.
You wouldn't have you always wanted to pretend that you didn't know what he did on the side, but that day you just couldn't pretend.
Stop.
You had finished watching the movie.
Not another word.
And he started to walk outside for a smoke.
Peter!
He couldn't even get out the door. His blood still stains that carpet, stains your mind and your soul.
I swear to God, if you say another word.
What'd you do?
Just get out of here.
What did you do, Avi?
I grieved. Shut myself down to everyone. Started to believe things no one ever said about me, and I curled into a ball and I shut down.
Is that really what you think?
I don't think it, Peter. I know it. I was there.
So when you got the offer to come here, did you cower away in your room, strumming a few chords on your guitar, or did something in you spark?
So what if it did? Do you know how much perseverance that took? Do you know how much I lost in the process? I could only lose so much.
There's no way in hell you couldn't find that fire again. You survived by yourself, not only during quarantine, but ever since you stepped foot on this campus. You've been alone, and you made it all the way to this point.
I wasn't alone, though. I had you.
And there it is. You stepped right into my trap. You had me, yes, but you also had Mary.
Exactly, had. Jason convinced her I'm a lunatic. You saw it for yourself.
Did. That conversation only played out in your head the way you thought it would. Mary loves you.
Yeah, right.
She does.
All I am is a depressed college kid with nothing to offer. How could she love me?
She's never seen you that way. Nobody sees you that way.
Oh yeah? How else could anyone see me?
Did you hear about the rose that grew from a crack in the concrete? Proving nature's law is wrong, it learned to walk without having feet. Funny it seems, but by keeping its dreams, it learned to breathe fresh air. Long live the rose that grew from concrete when no one else ever cared. You know what that is, right? It's a poem written by Tupac Shakur. I'm sure you know who that is.
So what? You think I'm the rose?
No, I believe you're so much more than a single rose.
Then what am I?
You are a garden, Poppy. It's filled with concrete. You've been wronged and hurt in so many ways, more than most people will be in their hurt in their lifetime. Your father's passing, your mother abandoning you, Jason shunning you. That's the concrete. Yet you're still here. You know why that is? It's because you're still fighting. You're doing it subconsciously at this point because you can't even see it. God's bestowed in you a will and a fire to persist.
Why have you been silent for all of it?
Teachers are silent when you're taking a test in schools, aren't they? This is yours, right here. You need to pass. Since I've known you, the rows that I've seen grow from underneath your concrete have had the brightest hue I've ever seen. So, I'm not gonna let you give up on yourself, Avi. Not now, not ever. The only question I have now is, do you believe in yourself as much as I do?
Avi stands up with Peter's help. He looks at all the voices around him as the music starts.
I am not afraid. Covered in my scars, my dues were paid. Give me the fire, give me the fight, give me the people who need to be right. Throw in the towel and keep it inside. Come right at me. I'm not breaking down. You say this war you've won, but no, this game's only begun. Sure, you knocked me down. No need to start the count, 'cause I know I'm down and out. No longer fighting the water. No longer fighting the water. I cannot fall because foundations from your light are holding me up. Letting the weight alone in my dust. I'm finding the strength to push your army back into retreating home. Here I am to stay. I'm here standing my ground to face the sharks swimming around. I'm embracing you. I'm done letting myself degrade what makes me beauty. I'm under the water.
Avi grabs his guitar and bolts out as we shift focus on Mary and Jason finishing the correct conversation.
So what if I do? Am I wrong? Am I wrong, Mary?
Yes. You're wrong about everything. He's so much more than you could ever imagine. He's the only person I've met here who has been real, who's been humble, and who's been giving, and that's the person that I fell in love with. Maybe he doesn't believe in God, but he's more of a Christian than anyone at this school. He loves, he accepts, he's never shunned you for not thinking the same way that he does. You were right about one thing, though. There is something that's been holding me back, and I'm done letting it do so. I quit.
She heads out as the music begins, and then we are taken to Murphy Pond. Avi enters and waits at the bench, which is now covered by a sheet.
Now just the two of us, alone just the two of us. I looked into her eyes, and I saw her for the first time. The moonlight shined on her, the moonlight shined so bright on her, and I saw her face. It reminded me of heaven.
here.
Lights up a memorial bench at Murphy Pond. The bench is covered with a sheet and a large crowd is formed around it. Next to the bench is Rick, who stands behind a podium. Avi and Mary are amongst the crowd holding hands.
Thank you all for joining us today. You may remove your masks if you are comfortable doing so. A few months ago, we lost someone very special, not only to Murphy Tech, but the Murphy community. He was a beautiful soul who loved and cared about every single one of us. Peter Harrell joined us in 2018 after graduating a few years prior. And in his short time with us, he changed Murphy for the better. His sermons were impactful and life-changing, while also being entertaining and current. I know that the Lord spoke through him each and every day, and I know that the Lord's now using Peter's voice in heaven. We added a name here not too long ago, with the loss of another special person to the Murphy community, Erica Chase, who is also Peter's fiance. Now that they are together in heaven, we wanted to put them together here on earth once more in their honor. This will forever honor these two wondrous children of God, for their impact will be forever felt in this community and within all of us. Thank you for coming.
The crowd disperses after clapping, leaving Avi, Mary, and Rick. They look at the bench, reminiscing. Jordan lags behind and sees them as Rick begins.
Thank you both for all your help today.
Of course.
How are you doing?
Hanging in there.
I couldn't have done this without you. If you ever need anything, just let me know.
I won't.
Be nice.
No, it's okay. I understand.
I'm sorry, I'm still a little messed up.
Don't need to apologize. I'm with you. I'll let you three be.
Free?
Rick leaps towards Jordan, who Avi and Mary turn to see standing there. He hesitantly walks over to them.
I didn't mean to interrupt anything.
No, you're fine.
Did you need something?
No, I just wanted to. I had what I wanted to say, but it's gone now. I'm sorry. For everything. I never really grew up independent. I was always a bit of a follower. I could never find my own voice, so I just used others to boost mine. I thought it was my time to break out of that when I came here, but I just fell back into the same routine when I latched right on to Jason. He taught me so much, and so I just followed him everywhere, even when it came to you. I shouldn't be making excuses like this. I knew it was wrong, but
It's okay, Jordan. I get it. Thank you.
I want things to change, and I want it to start with us. So if you ever need anything, let me know. Don't be a stranger.
Okay.
And if you two are interested, I'd like to start my own worship band with you guys.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Did you hear about the rose that grew from a crack in the concrete?
Connie enters on her phone as Jordan nods and leaves. Avi reaches into his pocket and pulls his phone out. He looks at it and then to Mary, who motions him to answer it.
Hello?
Avi,
Mom.
I'm so glad you picked up. How are you, Miho?
I'm hanging in there, Mom.
Oh, Miho, I'm so sorry. After everything that happened, please forgive me.
I know, Mom. I know.
I want you to know that I'm proud of you, and I love you, Miho.
Yeah, I won't.
Proving nature's law is wrong. They learn to walk without having feet.
The stage empties out, leaving Mary and Avi staring at the memorial.
I always knew I'd see his name on this bench, but I just hoped it wouldn't be this soon.
Yeah. feels like I need to pray, but I don't know how genuine it would be.
It's okay. We don't have to. Being here is enough.
Just wish I could have been there.
You were there. Peter always knew you were there.
Love you.
The two share a kiss as Jason enters, seemingly indifferent about the kiss. Mary notices him and leaves the two alone.
Didn't think you'd show up.
Neither did I. Come a long way.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that with any positive connotation.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm not here to argue or anything.
Then why are you here? It's not like you ever cared about him anyways.
That's not true. I cared about him, and believe it or not, I care about you and Mary.
I do find that hard to believe.
I'm not saying my opinion of you has changed. I still think that Mary deserves a godly man who's secure with himself. But I can't change her mind, and you probably know that more than I do.
Funny it seems, but by keeping its dreams, it learned to breathe fresh air.
I just don't want you two to feel trapped into something. There's still time to walk away.
You underestimate me. You definitely underestimate her.
I hope that's true. I'm praying that you prove me wrong. I love it when people prove me wrong.
Yeah, I will.
I never told you this, Avi, but I see a lot of myself in you.
I'm nothing like you.
When I was your age, I was in the same boat you are. I fell in love, had no connection with God. Mom got arrested, etc. I did some things I'm not proud of, things that I regret. Things that made me feel like hell was the only place for me.
Are you trying to justify how you treated me?
I'm just trying to tell you that despite everything, I know where you're at. This path is not one you want to go down because a lot of people will end up being hurt. I don't want you to have regrets like I do.
It's a little too late for that. Thanks for coming.
Jason exits, leaving Avi alone with the memorial.
Been dreading this moment all day. Knew at some point I'd be alone, right in the spot, staring. Part of me even wanted to keep talking to Jason. Just don't know what to say. Is this how you felt? You did this song and dance with Erica? Sorry, I don't mean to sound disrespectful. I miss you. Seems like only yesterday we met on this bench to get to know each other. Now you're gone. Never even got to say goodbye. What am I going to do without you, Peter? Because of you, I was able to do so much here. You introduced me to Mary and spent the whole year betting we would get together. Guess I owe you a lot of money, right? I think the most important thing you did was show me what a real Christian looks like. You weren't like the ones on the news. You showed me that truth, and now I don't think I could ever get back to it. But I'm gonna try it. Because I'm a fighter. Always have been, always will be. I swear to you, I'm never throwing that towel away. I brought my guitar so I can play you something I've been working on.
Avi begins to play the riffs he's created for the show. They all combine into one instrument.
Christian, always a Christian.
Ah, you're just saying that because you have to.
I don't have to say shit.
Lights go down on everything but the bench. Peter takes his seat with a huge grin on his face. He takes a big breath and closes his eyes. When he finally opens them, he stands.
Long live the rose that grew from concrete, when no one else ever cared.